Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Heavy wind across Metro Detroit causing several power outages this evening. Right now, more than 120,000 consumer energy customers are without power tonight after heavy winds blew across our area. Let's get over to Brian now with a look at what happened and what we can expect now overnight. Brian?
Hey there, Sandra. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, we're still dealing with the breezy winds across all of southeastern Michigan. The rain, though, is out of the picture for now. Exact Track 40 radar, a clean sweep across southeastern Michigan, but these wind gusts really topped out above 60 miles an hour in numerous locations. The latest one being Metro Airport just before 10 o'clock this evening, a 61-mile-an-hour wind gust, 60 miles an hour earlier tonight in Monroe, 66 miles an hour in Adrian, and 60 miles an hour over in Lansing. Everybody else, 40 miles an hour or better for the highest wind gust. At 11 o'clock tonight, sustained winds anywhere between 15 to upwards of 25 miles an hour. Gusts still 35 up to possibly 40 miles an hour in some locations. And as we head into the overnight hours tonight and tomorrow, temperatures continuing to fall into the 50s by midnight tonight, with those wind gusts starting to slowly subside. But I've got some drier weather moving in tomorrow. We'll talk much more about that in your full 4-1 forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Brian, and as the wind advisory ends, thousands of DTE Energy customers in southeast Michigan are without power at this hour. At last check, in fact, more than 19,000 people across Metro Detroit are in the dark right now. About 884 crews are out in the field. They are working, trying to get power restored to those customers. Now to Decision 2022, just 3 days until Election Day, and each side is really pulling out all the stops. Both Governor Whitmer and Republican candidate Tudor Dixon making stops all across the state today. Jacqueline Francis joins us now live with more on both campaigns and their message heading into Tuesday. Jacqueline?
Sandra, we went from counting down the days to now the hours. Less than 72 hours from Election Day, and both gubernatorial candidates are going full speed ahead. Their message, get out and vote. On the road again, Republican gubernatorial candidate Tudor Dixon's bus tour continues, making a stop in Holland Saturday morning, met by an enthusiastic crowd.
He said, I think it's time for us to come together and say the things that we want.
Though polling throughout the race has shown Dixon behind, she believes that will turn around on Election Day.
We feel like those silent Republicans are really out there. You heard me talking about that today when we stop and people come up and they whisper, I'm voting for you. And I believe that those folks will come out to the polls and will be successful on Tuesday.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer also fielding questions about polling during a rally in Detroit.
Polling's crazy. I'm not paying attention to any of it, Ken. Fact of the matter is we are 3 days out. We are crisscrossing the state to make sure people know how incredibly important this midterm election is. I say vote, you say Big Gretch, vote! Vote!
With a lot on the line, the Democratic Party not taking any chances, bringing out the star power with actress Kerry Washington.
And I'm here tonight because these candidates, these Democratic candidates from top to bottom, this ticket, they are standing up for those same rights. I'm here in Michigan with you because I believe in you having those rights. I want to support candidates who believe in your right to have a free and fair election, and your right to make decisions about your body.
The Dixon campaign did end their day on this side of the state with a rally in Waterford Township. And we do want to remind you about our election guide. It will show you exactly what's on the ballot and where you can vote. That's on our website, clickondetroit.com. Reporting live in Detroit, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Yeah, it is that final push. All right, Jacqueline, thank you. Also tonight, rising cases of RSV really straining the medical system all across Michigan. The Michigan Health and Hospital Association says 89% of pediatric ICU beds are now occupied. Hospital emergency rooms seeing a surge in young patients, often with only mild cold-like symptoms. Doctors are now asking parents to keep those children at home. If symptoms get worse, you do want to go to your primary care doctor or an urgent care. If it reaches shortness of breath, that's when they say it's time to visit the ER. Corewell Health, formerly Beaumont, putting new visitor restrictions in place today. Starting on Monday, children 5 years old and younger won't be allowed in as visitors unless there are any extraordinary circumstances. As RSV cases are on the rise, Pfizer is working on an experimental vaccine, which the company says has found actually been proven effective in preventing severe RSV infections in infants. The vaccine was given to pregnant women in a late-stage study during the second half of their pregnancy. The shot, if it's approved, could be the first maternal vaccine available to prevent the disease in infants. The company says it plans to file for approval by the end of the year. Federal data estimates RSV sends 58,000 children under the age of 5 to the hospital every single year. Run of the Dead in Southwest Detroit officially back for the first time in person since 2019. The fundraiser, which is put on by the Southwest Business Association, includes a 5 and a 10K run, and it's a way to celebrate the holiday, also known as Day of the Dead. The morning starts off inside Patton Park. It starts off inside the rec center. They started off with face painting and also a community altar there to honor their loved ones. Then eventually it moved outside for the races, and for some, it's more than just the race.
It's just, I like to do the ones that have like good meaning behind them. It's not just like give your money to some organization. So the money goes to Southwest Detroit. We really like that.
And now, while the holiday might be officially over at this hour, there's still a chance to learn about the traditions. Tomorrow is the last day. You can take a community tour. You can learn much more. We have info posted for you at clickondetroit.com. All right, I know you've been waiting for this. Time now to get those Powerball tickets out. Tonight's jackpot is up to $1.6 billion. That is the second biggest Powerball jackpot ever. So here are the winning numbers for you. They're on your screen. Take a look. Get your tickets. 28, 45, 53, 56, 69, and the Powerball number is 20. Good luck to everybody. Still much more to come right here on Local 4 News at 11. Here's Priya.
Hundreds attend an expungement fair on Detroit's west side. Everything you need to know to get a clean slate.
All right, Priya, and Saturday Night Live returns tonight for an all-new episode. Amy Schumer is returning to the stage as tonight's host. The musical guest is Steve Lacy, making his debut. And as always, Saturday Night Live is right here on Local 4 at 11:30, following us on Local 4 News at 11. Stay with us. We'll be right back.